Bowls. I remember my second Super Bowl. Actually, I don't. It was about 20 years ago. And it's nice to be at a table with a true GOAT here. We don't have a true GOAT in the NFL. It's nice to see one in the NBA.
Glad to be here. You know, the thing I have in common with Nate Burleson, we both got taken out by pizza.
Wow. Nate,
Mr. Landry, it's such a, I mean, it's an honor.
Miss Adams, I don't talk often. I'm not a big talker, but I feel like Cowboys fans needed a lift this morning. I know what you're going through. I'll look at this logo right here, wherever it is, this logo right here. The man in the hat. 20 straight winning seasons, 2 Super Bowls, and a time when the Cowboys were truly America's team.
Triggs, you on Halloween is literally what I look forward to all year long. Kyle, I didn't dress up this year, but Mr. Belichick.
Who is this Kyle? Does he play quarterback?
Mr. Belichick, I'm so sorry. I feel like I dressed like a traitor because I'm a Bears fan. They're playing each other this weekend, and here I am rocking a Saint shirt.
That's a very nice shirt. I enjoy the fleur-de-lis. It's a beautiful thing. You have to understand, I'm in entire mood right now, as the kids say. I'm in entire mood with this gentleman.
Coach, do you have a Snapchat or an Instagram I can follow? Or?
Oh, yeah, I'm on TikGram. You ever heard that joke? I've only run that around for 30 years. You want a real joke? Let's get the Falcons Panthers.
Let's do it. Yeah, you know something about beating the Falcons. I wonder how they were feeling in the fourth quarter. It's time for the lead block highlights.
Let's go.
Lead block.
Let's go. Let's go. Mike Davis showed up to this game. Did you see it? Watch how Mike Davis, the Panthers running back, showed up to the game. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Hey, Georgie, we don't float down here. Pennywise. Julio, the real Pennywise, maybe. He destroys Carolina every single time. That's a 24-yard on the first play of the game. He's making dudes fall down. Sorry, Dante Jackson. Atlanta looks great early. Julio Jones, 85-68 in the first quarter versus the Panthers. Look at this. Trick or treat. We'll take a trick. And who does he throw to, guys? Is it someone we talked about on the show yesterday? Curtis Samuel. Peter, what's his nickname?
The Brooklyn Ball.
Yeah. The Brooklyn Baller. Touchdown, Panthers. Keep pounding. What are you going to do about it? But 14-6. Atlanta, 2nd and 9. Matt Ryan, he never runs. Oh, yes, he does. Aikman says he's all over him. He's like, you don't see a lot of that from Matt Ryan. Got to credit Will Blackman, his former college teammate. Matt Ryan was a high school option quarterback. Really? He only got recruited off from Georgia
William
Tech.
Penn High School.
That's what I'm saying, Peter. Now, this gets ugly. Teddy steps up, third quarter, so 3rd and 7, and takes a massive hit and watch it, boom, to the side of the head. We hate to see it, especially after seeing Andy Dalton recently and some of these other guys. Notice, though, the Panthers lineman did try to fight. Teddy would come back. Thank God. We'd love to see it. 4th quarter. Check it out. A Todd Gurley touchdown that is a positive, constructive thing. God bless you, Todd Gurley. No going down early. No going down late. Todd Gurley, all he does is score touchdowns. He actually has a bunch of them on the year now. But they missed the extra point, eventually leaving an only 8-point lead. So Carolina's going to come back. No. What a great name on Halloween. Bleedy Ray Wilson. Bleedy Ray. And look at the jacket. Playing 25-17. But Julio had to talk about trade rumors afterwards. Get out of here.
At the end of the day, like I said, I know who I am. I know what I am to this team and this organization. So for me, I come to work every day. You know, I'm with my brothers. We go out, we grind every day. So, I mean, but that's the business side of it, too. You know, it's definitely a business side of this game. You know, don't get it twisted. But, you know, I'm ready for whatever. Like, you know, I count on myself. I want to be out there for my guys, you know, for my team, for my organization. I do want to finish, you know, my career with Atlanta. So, but like I said, at the end of the day, you know, those things are out of your hands.
Love hearing from Julio. What did we learn from the Falcons' win over those Panthers last night? Michael Jordan?
Yeah, we learned that they can lose ugly games, but they can also win ugly games. More importantly, though, Julio Jones, just like we said yesterday, is reminding everybody just how good he is. I know that he has some injuries. He's set out a couple of times this year, but Julio Jones is back. You know, Julio Jones, when we start talking about all the best receivers in the NFL, when we start talking about Michael Thomas and DeAndre Hopkins,
DK Metcalf,
Devontae, all these other wide receivers, Julio Jones is sitting back looking at these guys like Michael Jordan looked at Clyde Drexler in the 92 finals. He's like, wait, what? You're comparing those guys to me? Do you remember who was the best receiver in the world for a decade? It's me. And I'm glad that he did this and had this big breakout game, 150 plus, because regardless of how much he's getting paid in Atlanta, regardless of if Atlanta wants him to stay there, Julio Jones will always have a place to play football next year, even if it's not in Atlanta.
He was the star last night. I think we were happy for Julio. We talked about the potential of this thing breaking up. Maybe Julio leaves. Maybe Matt Ryan's not on the team last year. That's the last nationally televised game Atlanta's going to play this year. They're not going to get flexed, I don't think. So this may be the last time you see him. Julio had himself a night, and I love afterwards when they are talking about how he has dominated Carolina. Like every single time. He had a 300-yard game against Carolina. Steve Smith's on the post game, and he's like, dude, why do you always have to do us like that? And Julio had a great response.
How in the hell do you always thrash us every time you wake up and play us? What is the deal? Every time.
Yeah, I don't know. I got something. I don't know, man. Today it was just a lot of zone for us, right?
I mean, is it...
Man, I do have. I mean, y'all not the only people I have a good game against, you know. We just took advantage of opportunities today.
Excellent. That's my dog right there. Touche.
Phenomenal answer.
See, he starts with it. Well, they play a lot of zone and blah, blah, blah. Look, you guys are the only one I have a good game against. I'm Julio. I have against everybody. I thought that was a nice little moment from him. Huge star night from Julio. Who knows what the future is going to happen? But last night, number 11 was awesome.
Yeah, the Falcons won. But if you're a Falcons fan this morning, it wasn't without some moments of deep despair. And let's go through these final sequences here, because you might not know the whole story.
Young Wade.
Break it down.
Let's look at
Let's get into it here. First, we get a touchdown. This puts them up 8 points, all right? You kick an extra point. It's a 2-score game with a minute left. It's over. Young Wade Koo missed the extra point. So it's an 8-point game. The defense stops them. The Falcons get the ball back. It's 3rd and long, and their time is ticking. Just go down, go down, go down. Gurley ran out of bounds.
How does it do that?
He stopped the clock. The Panthers had a shot here, down 8 at the end. If they don't get the interception at the end, there was a chance they lost this game. Todd Gurley got the ball on 3rd and 14 with the time ticking away and ran out of bounds after he missed extra point. It's like the Falcons don't want to win games.
Aren't you shocked they won?
I'm shocked they won. Bleedy Ray Wilson?
Bleedy Ray Wilson saved the night.
Bleedy Ray Wilson saved the night from one of the craziest finishes after one of the other craziest finishes. 2 weeks after one of the other craziest finishes, a week after one of the craziest finishes. The Atlanta Falcons are going to have a Football Life or an America's Team or something else at some point.
Behind the music.
Yeah, NFL Films needs to do it because last night's game almost got really interesting, but they won.
Triggs, are you impressed that they look like a team that, despite everything, are not willing to give up?
No, they've got so much talent on that roster. And they fought till the very end, of course, and they're flashing Grady Jarrett and Keanu Neal. They're all over the place. And yet they almost got to the end.
Their defense came through and it mattered, though.
Yeah, I have to give you your flowers, though, because yesterday on the show, you said that just give him his flowers.